All right. We're going to try out some stuff. But I'm taking y'all through my morning routine because this is how I start my day. I'm taking my okra water. I did this all yesterday, but I'm doing it again today. Taking my okra water. Whoops. Taking my black seed oil, and I'm also taking a parasite cleanse. Did it help me go to the bathroom? Kinda, sorta. Is okra water nasty? It's not nasty. I told y'all this before. The only thing about the okra water is it's just really slimy. So other than that, it's not bad. But I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna do that. If you can get past the sliminess, then it's okay. I'm going to fight through the sliminess because I don't want to stand on the line to get medication. I just sat here for 2 years or more and watched my husband take his medication on time all the time because at a certain point I was in charge of it because I went from the girlfriend to the wife to the mom to the caregiver. And as a caregiver, I watched. And as a caregiver, I understand that what you do as a wife that turns into a caregiver or a person that turns into a caregiver, the medicine don't work. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a toilet. So basically, my journey involved me actually taking care of myself and getting myself healthy and teaching my kids there's a better way. I can't keep telling my kid, oh, you're gonna be all right. You can have this, you can have that. Yeah, they can. They can have a lot of things. But I'm not going to deprive them of being healthy, and I'm making them sick, and I'm going to be healthy. For those people that have problems and they're taking all this medication, guess what? The same vegetables that thin out your blood and the same vegetables that help things move along in your blood and all that other stuff. Yeah, I don't have sugar. That is not what I wanted to do. Good grief, Charlie Brown. That's okay. I'll clean it up later. We're not going to worry about that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, because this is, for those of you that took cod liver oil and castor oil when you were younger and you had to line up, and I was the last one on the line because I have 3 brothers and I had to watch them take it, and they all know it's disgusting, just like your face looks right now. If you've had castor oil and cod liver oil and you lined up to take it, you know how nasty it is. This is worse, at least by 10. However, right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the worst thing first. I'm going to chase it down with the black seed oil, and then I'm going to drink the okra water because this is so nasty. There's no other way to take it. I'm not going to hold my nose I'm going to hold my nose for 2 of them, but I'm not going to hold my nose for the okra water because the okra water is the best out of the 3. So you eat the best thing first and take the worst thing. No, you eat the worst first and the best last. Okay? So I'm not going to even be breathing while I do this. Wasn't that bad. Only because I did the okra water last. I think I can do this every day. And I'm going to be very honest with y'all. The worst thing is still shining bright. However, it's okay. I am so determined to be so serious about getting healthy. You have no idea. I became a type 2 diabetic when I got pregnant with my first son, and I was 28 years old, and I'm 56. All this time, if I would have known what I know now, which maybe I didn't need to know, maybe it was a lesson that I had to go through to actually learn to get to this point. And unfortunately, I had to lose people that I actually love a lot in order to get to this point. And the reason I keep bringing up my friend Juicy is because she was so young. We didn't have to lose her, but we did. And not for nothing, Juicy was eating everything that everybody else was eating. It's just that her body couldn't do and take what she was actually putting in, and none of us knew the education behind it. So now that I know better, I'm going to do better. That's basically it. So this is starting out my day. I'm not going to take this every day. This is just how I start out every day. Now, the day before, I go back to the doctor to see what my blood work is actually saying, on top of me testing, putting my cuff on, testing my cuff, testing my blood pressure, my pricking of my finger, testing to see what my sugars are. I should have showed y'all what my sugars were this morning. When I woke up, it was 98 this morning. So now, this is the start of my day. I'm going to do this every day. So I have to get into it. I'm going to take these until they are totally empty. The only thing I have to keep buying is the okra to do my okra water. Am I going to eat this okra? There's a 100% chance that I won't, because eating it and drinking it and chewing it is two different things. I'm just not going to do it. All right, so check y'all out later.